It is Friday, 23rd day of May 2025. Welcome to the Lord Aboga TV newspaper review. Straight away we go on to the Daily Nation, whereby the main headline reads, Mr. Moneybags. That is the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, the new money bag in town. Now, the Daily Nation writes, in the past 2 months, Deputy President Kindiki Kithure has splashed 100 million Kenya shillings into Harambes and Barazas. These are just but some of the breakdowns. 3 million Kenya shillings on February 1st, Professor Kindiki donated to Embu Boda Boda Circles. On May 16th, Deputy President and his entourage contributed 16 million to Kigomo constituency. Then in Naivasha, Professor Kindiki Kithure and Kenya Kwanza leaders donated Kenya shillings 15 million for women and youth groups. There we see a picture of one and only President William Samoei Ruto's personal assistant Farouk Kibet carrying chunks of money. The Daily Nation goes ahead and writes, Deputy President Kindiki Kithure whistle stops Harambes, splashing millions of shillings have stirred debate on the opulence of politicians that triggered youth protest last year. Amid question about source of huge donation, his lavishness rekindled his days as senator and a member of the Sky team that hoped in choppers.
Naona bado kuna time, so mimi nataka nikutume hapo. Sasa ni 5:30, ufike hapo by 6:30 kwa huyo mama upeleke 1.5 million.
Hata mimi nimesindikisha rais na 2 million shilling. Hiyo ni ngapi? Hiyo ni ngapi? Na ile ingine ilikuwa imechangwa na tunaendelea. Kuna wengine hawajatoa pesa, wacha niwaite moja kwa moja. Ngoja, sijamaliza. Tuzime hiyo kamera sasa. Saa imekwisha. So, rais amenituma na salamu ya upendo mwingi sana ya shilingi 3 million.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, hii pesa yenye unachanga 100 million in 2 months. What can 100 million do? Deputy President Kithure Kindiki is bribing Kenyans with funny Harambes. Akitoa 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. Yet hata barabara ya kwenda kwake nyumbani, it is in tatters. That is Deputy President Kithure Kindiki. 100 million, those are just handouts to the Kenyan people so that they can see you as their champion. That is an unfortunate state of affairs. That in the 21st century, still our leadership is well donned unto handouts to our people. Na hii maneno yenye Kithure Kindiki anafanya, it is not new. It is the same things, same script that the sitting President William Samoei Ruto used to do when he was a deputy president. I think now they want to choreograph this script. Ionekane Kindiki Kithure sasa ndio mtu wa watu, mtu anatembea mashinani akileta maendeleo. But let me just ask you a simple question. 5 million upeane kwa watu in form of handouts. What will it be of help to those people? Remember, these people are contributing 15 million maybe to a place. Like in that place, they don't have classrooms. They don't have adequate classrooms za wanafunzi kusomea ndani. In an environment whereby hospitals don't have drugs. Kata for the people living in that environment. Quite unfortunate. Yani wako na pesa ya kupeana mwananchi as handouts. Those are just but indirect handouts. But pesa ya development, ya kuweka madawa kwa hospitali, ya kutengeneza shule, it is not there. Hivyo ndio ujinga yenye Kenya Kwanza government inajaribu kubeba wa Kenya. Yani they're just trying to show Kenyans that you Kenyans, you must do and live in what we say and in what we do. Because it doesn't beat logic, whereby school capitation, pesa ijapeanwa kwa mashule, but the deputy president is out here splashing money. It doesn't beat logic, whereby UHC workers have not been paid. The government has refused to induct them into permanent and pensionable jobs. But the deputy president is out here dishing money. Anafikiria Wakenya ni wajinga. Ipo siku. But Wakenya wamerevuka, my friend. Wakenya wamerevuka. Pesa yako atakula. But hapo kwa debe 2027 maneno ni kama itabadilika. Then here all to the Daily Nation we see Ruto turned to Raila after Kalonzo rejected my offer to join government. Now Ruto, when he was meeting the Ukambani leadership, he told them that yeye aliamua kufanya kazi na Raila baada ya Kalonzo kukataa ofa yake. You see, before President William Samoei Ruto wanted to work with Kalonzo, but Kalonzo akakuwa mjanja kidogo kidogo, and it was maneno ujue ni kama Kalonzo ameona huyu William anataka kumkaranga in a way or another, because on Wednesday President William Samoei Ruto hosted Ukambani leaders. The unfortunate part of it, no governor from Ukambani attended that event at State House. No senator from Ukambani attended that state event from State House. No Wiper member of parliament attended that event at State House. That event was only attended to by UDA members of parliament from Ukambani, na Mwenge Mutuse, na Alfred Mutua. What does that show you? It shows you that in one way or another, Kalonzo Musyoka anajaribu kuongeza his bid pia yaonekane as the true kingpin of the Ukambani region. Because sasa ukiita mkutano ya Kamba leaders and the people, the grassroots leaders from Ukambani, no governor is there, no senator is there. What does that tell you, President William Samoei Ruto? Hiyo inajaribu kukuambia Kalonzo in one or another pia amejaribu kubadilika. He's not the watermelon you used to know. Or another thing, Kalonzo, you know Kalonzo is still Kalonzo. On another thing, Kalonzo is trying to at least kuweka his buy high. Ndio akiitwa kwa negotiation table, at least he also comes with his demands and conditions. That is basically what Kalonzo Musyoka is trying to tell President William Samoei Ruto. Anajaribu kuonyesha Ruto yeye pia si mraisi wa kusukumwa hivi kidogo kidogo. That is what Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is trying to show President William Samoei Ruto. But ukweli usomwe, Kalonzo Musyoka is the Ukambani kingpin. Kure Ukambani is directly swayed and controlled by Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Mimi, I was even shocked. Mutula Kilonzo Jr. also didn't attend that event. Na ni kama Kalonzo Musyoka aliwasomea riot act. Akawaambia mwenye atajaribu kuenda huko chuma chake kimotoni. Na unajua Kalonzo akikuweka nje hapo Ukambani, we maneno yako ni kama imeisha. And historic tuliona mtu kama Musila, the former Wiper chairman. Kalonzo alimweka nje hivyo macho ngumu 2017 poll. Na akamweka nje hivyo, maneno ya Musila kisiasa ikaisha hivyo. Whereby Musila was among strong politicians in Ukambani. Musila alijaribu kugo against Kalonzo's will, akaenda as an independent candidate. Kilimramba, na hivyo ndiye alitoka kwa siasa. So hapo kuna game, Kalonzo is just trying to raise his bar a little bit high at the national scenes. Alionyesha President William Samoei Ruto, I am the one in charge. I am the one in command of the Ukambani region. Straight away moving on to the standards, whereby the main headline reads, KPA billions loot. Standard goes ahead and writes, explosive documents and whistleblower accounts have exposed rampant procurement fraud at the Kenya Ports Authority. Inflated contracts, secret tenders, and blatant breaches of procurement law paint a picture of systemic rot. Despite a government freeze on capital projects, KPA pushed through over Kenya shillings 100 billion in suspect deals. Many off-book. One road project ballooned to Kenya shillings 8.3 billion, while a Kenya shillings 2.7 billion crane tender was awarded behind closed door. Hapo tunaona KPA managing director anaitwa Captain William K. Ruto. hii serikali ya Kasongo itatumaliza. Huyo ni mtu ameosha 100 billion Kenya shillings. That's why yesterday I told you EACC, that is the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, is just but a political party. Such things EACC hauwezi sikia wamepanua mdomo hata siku moja. Huwezi sikia EACC wameongelea real corruption. But when a governor who is opposing President William Samoei Ruto's 2027 agenda speaks out, yeye atashikwa, usikia amekuwa charged ati ameiba 1 million Kenya shillings. What is 1 million Kenya shillings to a governor? EACC, you are jokers. Now it is a time that we need to see you people in action. There are irregularities of 100 billion Kenya shillings. Lakini, the one man that is at the helm of Kenya Ports Authority, number 1, ni Mugale. Number 2, he is politically right. Number 3, ni kijana ya Rais William Samoei Ruto. What will you do? EACC, they will automatically assume that they have not seen something like that sort at KPA. What assume? Na wanyamaze like nothing happened. That is EACC for you. That's why I told EACC yesterday, just form a political party. Wacha kujificha ati nyinyi ndio mnachunguza wafisadi. You are corrupt, you yourselves. You cannot initiate a prosecution when someone who is politically right commits a mistake in this country. You only initiate court cases to people who are not politically right and to people who don't succumb to President William Samoei Ruto's directives. Yes, that is what EACC does. Quite unfortunate that just some few people in your government are benefiting from the loot. But tukienda in real sense, EACC will just assume that. I think that is what we have unto our newspaper review. For these and many more, subscribe unto our YouTube channel at Lord Aboga TV. Remember to press the notification bell so that when we come up with this interesting political and governance content, YouTube will automatically notify you. Till next time, goodbye.